Hi, my name is Janak. I'm your music lesson guru, and this is the Secrets of Singing beginning warm-up. Let's start with just a couple minutes of a breathing warm-up. And what we'll do here is we'll just take a few nice deep breaths to begin, all the while feeling loose and relaxed in the upper body and the shoulders and neck. So let's try that. Nice deep diaphragmatic breath, pushing the belly out. Loose and relaxed in the shoulders and neck, and feel free to roll that around a little bit if you need to. Yeah, and then consciously relaxing the face and the jaw. And also feeling a nice, loose, relaxed tongue, especially where it attaches to the throat. Very nice. Now we'll do a couple where we push the air out like we're blowing out candles on a cake. So nice, deep breath, feeling those core muscles engage, bearing down and out a little bit. Yeah, and the key is to feel those core muscles engaging and all the while staying loose and relaxed in the upper body. Nice deep breath again. Very nice. Now we'll do a couple where we slow down the exhalations so that some of the airflow is impacting the nasal cavity like this. It's what I think of as, if Darth Vader meditated, this is the sound that he would make. So let's try that. Nice deep breath. Yeah, very nice. A controlled relaxation of these core muscles in order to slow that airflow down. Let's try one more of those a little bit slower. Nice deep breath. Very nice. And let's do one last one, which will be the slowest and longest of all. And the way we'll measure this is by just feeling warmth on the palm of the hand. So it's the same mechanics, but now it's so slow that we no longer hear Darth Vader meditating. We just feel a gentle warmth on the palm of the hand. Kind of like when you fog a window, or when you used to fog a window. So let's try that. Nice deep breath. Very nice. And no worries if you didn't go as long as I did right there. Over time, you'll notice that you'll be able to go a few seconds longer, and your airflow will feel a little bit more even in its delivery. And all of this will contribute to your ability to hold that note a little bit longer, or get to the end of a long line with good tone and support and that sort of thing. All right. So let's shift gears now and move into some vocalizing warm-ups. And a great opening warm-up before I move to the piano that I like a lot and is a well-liked exercise, it's what I call horse lips. Other people call it a lip bubble or a lip trill. And it basically looks like this. I take my fingers near the corners of my mouth, I gently sort of push in and up, and then with a deep breath, inducing looseness in the jaw here, using those core muscles, I make a sound through flapping lips. And the lips flapping ensures that I've got good support from down below, otherwise I'll end up sputtering. If that happens, get re-engaged down here and feel yourself using these core muscles to keep the lips flapping. And in the exercise, we'll start low in the range, then gently moving up a little bit higher and coming back down. And each time we'll gently try to stretch a little higher and then back down, all the while, of course, staying loose and relaxed in the shoulders and neck. So let's try that. Nice deep breath. Yeah, nice. Let's try another one like that. Sometimes wetting the lips can help as well, in case you have a little trouble with this. Yeah, very nice. Gently stretching a little bit higher with each one. Let's try another one like that. All right, and we'll try a couple more here, remembering to stay loose and relaxed in the shoulders and neck. Deep breath again. Yes, and try to make sure you're moving toward a squeakier part of the voice at this point if you're not already doing that. Nice deep breath. Very nice. And then let's do one last one for good measure. Nice deep breath. Very nice. All right. So let's shift gears now onto the piano. And what we'll do is we'll start with a simple resonance exercise, lightly humming. The lips are lightly together. And then just unhinging the jaw into its most comfortably open, unhinged place. Doesn't have to go past the point of lockjaw. Just want to let that jaw drop open to that unhinged area. So let's try this. We'll start on a note here, which will be both user-friendly for men and women. For women, it'll be near the bottom of your speaking voice, and for men, it'll be near the top of your speaking voice. But for both, it'll be relatively comfortably in the throat. And then we'll move a little bit higher. We won't necessarily take this one too high, but for men, as we move into a higher area, if it starts to feel like you're approaching a ceiling in the voice and you're getting undue tension, feel free to take a break for a few notes or to switch octaves to a lower place, to switch to a lower octave, that is. And for women, the reverse will be true as we move into lower areas for the male range. If it gets too low, always feel free to take a break for a few notes or to switch octaves and move to that higher register. Okay, so let's try that out. Nice deep breath. Exactly like that. Loose and light with the lips as we do this. Very nice. And one here. And then one here. And men, feel free to switch octaves if you need to, or to take a break. And one here. And finishing with one here. And coming down. Approaching the bottom of that female range. Bottom of the male range here. And coming back up. Let's all finish with one last one here. Very nice. All right, and let's do one more with our for our opening warm up here. And what we'll do here is we'll walk through 3 notes. Which are actually 2 whole steps, or what we might think of as 3 notes of a major scale. You know, when we play the major scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, right? And these are going to be the first 3 notes, do, re, mi, re, do, that we'll play back and forth. Let's try just taking a simple ah sound. And we'll start in a similar spot again, which will be near the top of the speaking voice for men, near the bottom of the speaking voice for women. And from there, like that. So nice unhinged jaw, deep breaths as we do this. And you'll notice that they'll occur in a rhythmic way. We want our breathing to feel rhythmic in the exercise, just like the notes themselves will have a certain rhythm to them. Okay, so nice deep breath to begin. Exactly like that. And following with the piano here. And one here. Starts to feel uncomfortable for men, you can switch octaves. It's also okay to allow the voice to crack. That at least indicates that you're staying loose and relaxed in the shoulders and neck. Men are still up here, it's getting into your whiny, squeaky part of your voice. Women, too, are now starting to experience a little bit of a whininess in their tone. As we cross through those passaggio or bridges. Getting a little bit squeaky for the women. Loose, open jaw. And let's try one or two more for those who are comfy. Coming back down a little bit. together here. Very nice. All right, and we'll do one more of these, which will be based off of the minor scale. So that time we were doing do, re, mi, re, do. Now we'll do do, re, mi, re, do. And similarly, we'll start in an area that is the upper part of the male speaking voice area and the lower part of the female speaking voice area, and we'll walk around with this back and forth. You can, of course, use alternate vowels with these exercises, right? I've been demonstrating ah, but other vowels that I like to use, ah versus oo. Ah is a nasal vowel, probably the nasal vowel that sits the furthest forward, and oo likes to hang out ooh, ooh, in the back of the throat, sort of that hooty owl sound. Principles that apply in particular to those two vowel sounds, because they sit near the extremes, tend to be generally good advice for vowels as a whole. In particular with the ah, we want to concentrate on feeling a really loose, relaxed tongue, especially where it attaches to the throat. With the oo, it is sometimes more susceptible to tightness in the jawline and the lips, ooh, ooh, because of the way we sometimes purse the lips, ooh, ooh. And so as a result, we want the jaw to feel loose and unhinged, ooh, ooh, like that. And so that loose, relaxed tongue, the unhinged jaw, loose, open lips, very important from the perspective of approaching any vowel sound. And then, of course, other vowel sounds would include a and e and o and the UH kind of sound that we can create. So let's anyway, let's try doing a few of these minor versions, basically walking through the first three notes of a minor scale. Nice deep breath. And continue like that. Very nice. Getting into that first area where men will feel a little bit of a ceiling in the voice. It may want to crack. It's okay to let it crack. And this is the heart of that mixed voice for men. Feel free to switch octaves if it's uncomfortable. Moving through that first bridge for women. Your whiny mixed voice. It's also the squeaky head voice for men, or moving through your second bridge. Loose and relaxed with the jaw. Probably feeling for women like you're crossing through another bridge, second bridge for you, getting squeaky in the voice. What we think of as the head voice. Because the primary resonance is in the head. Let's come back down from there. The mixed voice is a sort of nasal cavity resonance. Feel free to switch octaves if it gets uncomfortable. Bottom part of the male voice. And a couple more if it's comfortable. Let's all finish with one here. Very nice. And working with the minor version and the major version there, just taking those first three notes, is critical because that starts to imprint for your brain the building blocks of music, which move through various whole steps and half steps when they're creating scales. So and the major and minor scales, at least in most of the music we hear in the Western world, is the basis or the building blocks, I should say, for all of our songs. So anyway, thank you for joining the beginning warm-up. This has been The Secrets of Singing, beginning warm-up with your music lesson guru. My name is Janak. Have a great day. Bye-bye.